Hey, Chad Sorenson here with Adaptive HR Solutions. Today, I want to talk to you about exit interviews. You know, we've always been told that that's what we need to do and we should do that with employees who are leaving, but sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. And if we don't do it the right way, they're ineffective all the time. So let's talk about how we can do those properly to get the most information for us. So the first thing is that we want to make sure that the information we get is honest and accurate. So how do we do that? Well, first, let's talk about who we're going to talk to. Involuntary terminations, yeah, we're probably going to learn a lot of new vocabulary as we try to do an exit interview with them. But voluntary terminations, those are the ones that will get the best information about our organization and their manager and how they felt working here. So what's the first thing we need to do? We need to build a relationship. And that starts before they're even thinking about leaving the organization. Because once you build a relationship, you build a rapport with those employees. Now, let's say one of those employees tell you that they're going to leave your organization, they're going to move to another company, could be for whatever reason. But when they do that, you want to get some information about what they thought about your organization. So here's what I tell them. You know, over time, I like to have conversations and keep up with people who used to be employed here. Do you mind if in a couple of weeks I give you a call and find out how you're doing at your new job? So then in 2 weeks, you call. You haven't done the exit interview yet, but when you call, you say, hey, how's the new job? How are things going? Great, glad to hear that. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your time here at ABC Company? Then once you start talking to them, they're going to be more open and honest with you because they're comfortable in their new role already. Because if you do that exit interview before they even leave, they haven't started the new job. Yeah, they may have accepted an offer, but it doesn't mean that they're going to start and that offer can't be withdrawn. So once they're comfortable in that new job, you have that conversation. Another benefit of doing this over the phone is that when you pull out that pad and paper and you start writing down every single thing they say, they can't see you doing that. If you're sitting across the table, when they start seeing you write down everything they're saying, they're going to clam up and not give you all the information that you're looking for. So once you've done that exit interview, you have a conversation, you say, thank you so very much. You know what? Every couple months, I just might want to check in. And if you ever have any questions, give me a call too. So then you leave that relationship on a positive setting. Then take the information that you've learned and make sure you apply it in your organization. You can gather all the information in the world about exit interviews, but if you don't use that information, it's of no use to you. So once you get that, there are some things that you can do about or with that information. You can make adjustments to your hiring process or to your benefits. You can coach an ineffective manager, or you can identify trends. Maybe all these voluntary terminations are coming from one department. Obviously, there's a need in that department for some coaching and some leadership development. So, exit interviews can be great if we get great information, but they can be not so great and in fact ineffective or even provide misinformation if they're done the wrong way. So do me a favor, leave me a comment. Talk to me about the information that you've been able to use in exit interviews and how you've been able to make changes in your organization. And next time we talk, we're going to be talking about stay interviews. Just as effective as exit interviews and even maybe more so. I'm Chad Sorenson with Adaptive HR Solutions. Thanks for joining me today.